for yourself. Okay, so Exadata database machine administrator, what will he do? This is more important. Before we get into an Exadata, we're going to talk about what is DMA and what he will be doing. What are his tasks, roles, and responsibilities on a day-to-day basis? This is very, very important to understand, so that you align yourself in a learning path and you define yourself as a DMA. Okay, so there's no requirement to have there's actually no requirement for you to actually study the outside spectrum of Exadata. You have to learn what is within Exadata and the components of Exadata. Okay, some of the roles and responsibilities of DMA are database administration, grid infrastructure administration, operating system administration, Exadata storage administration, network administration, hardware installation and maintenance. Okay, so these are the areas, or these are the roles and responsibilities of a typical DMA would be doing on an Exadata customer environment. Okay, you might be also, there are some vendors are also hosting Exadata. So if you join those organizations, you would be actually doing a role of any one of this, or a combination of this, or all of this. Okay, so if you split on a day-to-day basis, this is from some of the experience over the years which I had. So majority of the time it will be the database which will be running on the system, right? So you have to deal with the database. So 60% of your time goes into database administration, 20% of the time goes into storage administration, and 15% goes into Linux administration, and a small amount of time and effort has to be spent by a DMA onto network, InfiniBand, and all these areas. So what exactly this means? If you are a DBA, you're well ahead. You're going to use 60% of what you learned, and you have to learn the rest. Okay, so 20% of understanding a storage would make you as a DMA, and 15% of understanding a Linux administration would make you a DMA. So what exactly the storage administrator does? Oracle in Oracle Exadata, there are a lot of commands and utilities which are new that has to be learned, and there are patching, maintenance procedures which has to be learned, and there are tools available which will help you to perform these activities. So we are going to, over the course, we are going to learn some of these tools and how we use it and how we manage an Exadata machine. Okay, why organization will choose Exadata over others? Okay, so this is an interesting question anybody can have. Why would a customer choose Exadata? Why several customers are going towards an Exadata? So it's an OLTP warehousing mixed workload environment. Okay, so if you design a OLTP environment, OLTP is nothing but your ERP system or any kind of transaction systems. If you have a system designed to run OLTP, on that system you will not be able to run your warehousing system. The reason is OLTP system is optimized. The CPU, the memory has been optimized for OLTP transactions. So if you want to run your warehouse system, you have to build a new system and read the data from OLTP and then get into the warehouse system and then process it. And similarly, vice versa. If you build a warehouse system, you cannot implement your OLTP onto that. But Exadata has been engineered in such a way that all this kind of mixed workload can run together. And this is only possible because Exadata storage server, Exadata InfiniBand, Exadata compute nodes are all patched together and tied up together. If these are dislocated, right? When I say dislocated, the compute may be an HP system, the storage may be from Sun vendor or any other vendor, right? They don't talk to each other because they speak different languages. The database server speaks a different language, storage server speaks a different language. They talk through APIs. In Exadata, you're going to see these two talk together in one common language, so that the workload is shared. We are going to talk about how storage server is going to optimize your workload. Okay, so most advanced hardware, so industry standard, some of the cutting edge technology is inside Exadata. Okay, it's a fully scale out servers, intelligent storage. We are going to talk about what is that intelligent storage, and this is something which most of the organizations were actually looking for. Okay, and the InfiniBand. The InfiniBand is going to power the full Exadata machine with high-end speed network fabrics. Okay, most advanced softwares. So we're going to have Oracle database softwares. Your storage server is running on a most optimized software. Networking is optimized. It's standardized. It is optimized and hardened end to end. Thousands of engineers have been a brains of Exadata. Oracle has invested a lot of people to actually test, to actually perform a lot of actions on Exadata. And you get a product which is actually built and given to you, and you just have to start working on it. So customer actually starts working on it. So we go to the showroom, we buy the car, we book the car, and that's it. Once the car is delivered, we just start using it. We should not be building a car, right? Okay, why organization will choose over others? Same topic. Pre-built, optimized, out of the box. Okay, when I say out of the box, here you get, assume that there are two projects running parallel to each other. Okay, two customers. One customer has taken a decision to purchase an Exadata. So he has called Oracle and he has placed an order with Exadata. And let's assume the estimated delivery date is 15 days. Because it has to be shipped, it has to be packaged, it has to be securely placed in a customer data center. So assume that 15 days. Okay. Now, assume another customer is actually going through a similar process, but he's going to build everything from scratch. Now, what he's going to do, he's going to identify the servers, he's going to identify the storage, what kind of network. This all involves a lot of people, right? Too many people will be involved. Too many work items. A project plan has to be done, and you have to work with the IT department, and IT department is busy doing this. By the time just to make out a plan itself will take 15 days. Okay. Now then comes you actually measure, you actually diagnose, you tune, reconfigure on the system. Then there is something called multi-vendor finger pointing. So multi-vendoring is nothing but you have your VMs or your servers running from IBM. Your storage is somewhere from HP. Now there is a performance problem. The server guys would point the hands towards the storage guys. The storage guys would point the hands towards the network team, or something will be going on. Now Oracle is not going to make customer. Oracle is not going to make customer to deal with those things. It's all within Oracle. The compute, the storage, the network, everything out of the box. Inside the box is optimized. Then customer has to test, debug, fail modes. He has to do all the failure testing and everything. Now all these are tested, pre-configured, assembled. Right? So out of the box, optimized system, in 15 days, you'll be up and running, and you can start installing or migrating your database into Exadata. Whereas this is going to take months of efforts. This is days, this is months. Okay, so Exadata engineered system transfer, less risk and better results. Okay, it's a ready to run packaged system, and it runs all your existing database workload. No changes required as such. You just have to migrate the database and start using it. Okay, and this is also a building block for the Oracle's vision into cloud. So Oracle Cloud is also running purely on Exadata, fully engineered systems.